being. Welcome to day 2 of Sacred Living Challenge. Today is all about a sacred morning ritual. I'm so grateful that you're here today. My name is Anna and I'll be your guide in this challenge to come into living life as sacred, into bringing intentions and purpose into our beings and really making every single day worth it and making life extraordinarily. So today is all about taking your time to make your morning sacred. So sacred morning rituals is all about not falling into a routine, a habit, because oftentimes those become very automatic and without intention, without awareness. So my invitation here is that you actually connect with yourself every single morning, starting today. So hopefully you're doing this in the morning, and if you're not, maybe tomorrow you start doing it from on. Which is really taking the time to pause and set the scene to the coming day. If you are my student, or if you practice with me for a long time, you know that I am an incredible fan of rituals. And there's this book that I have read a couple of years ago, which is called Miracle Morning. So if you have never read it, here's a recommendation for you. But basically this book is saying, how can we actually make every day, every morning a miracle? And he gives this example in the book that you would wake up every single morning as if it would be Christmas or to a big party or to a wedding. Really, this is a day and this is a day that I have to live. I know that life can get busy and sometimes we say, oh, but I do not have time for this, I do not have time for that. How about we start small? So today particularly, I'm gonna give you a bit of a longer practice, but as you go off today, maybe in the next days, you can start slow. Start coming with a cup of tea or cacao. If you are my client, my student, you know that I work a lot with cacao, and that would be another moment for us to connect with cacao. But anyhow, whatever is the sacred drink that you bring in, you can just take 5 or 10 minutes to connect. And we'll be starting today with this practice. So we will start with a little grounding meditation, and then today will be moving our bodies. But maybe moving on, like on the other days after this challenge is over, because I want you to be able to keep living life sacredly after this challenge is over. Maybe then you see how much time you have. If you have 5 to 10 minutes, then my invitation is that you sit down in your sacred space, because you remember from yesterday you had an intention, you know, you have set a space. Like here, I have already lit my my candles. You can lit up your incense like I'm doing just now to arrive. And if you have the sacred space, then you can just sit with your sacred drink, be it a tea or a cup of water. Before going into your coffee, take a moment to really hydrate and bring nourishing elements to your physical body. And let's get started in here, so you can bring your sacred drink close to your heart. Feel its warmth and start feeling your breath. Depending on how warm your drink is, you could make a sip of it. And if you wish to connect a bit further with that drink, then I would invite you to pause the video and drink your sacred drink before. Nourishing your body, nourishing your soul. And after you have drank your sacred drink or your cup of water, your glass of water, may you bring your hands into your knees. and just connect with your breath. So just noticing the inhalation and the exhalation and how the breath rises as you inhale and how it naturally drops as you exhale. How each and every inhalation gives you that opportunity for renewing, for inviting beauty, inviting magic. And the exhalation gives you that invitation, that space to release. So may you use the exhales, and we're going to be doing 3 times, in through the nose, out through the mouth, to really release. Maybe it's releasing a not so good night of sleep, or releasing the worries about the time and the things that you have to do on your day. Can you come into feeling and being for the minutes that we are together? Let's inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out mouth. Melting one more time. Inhale nose. Sigh it out mouth. From that space, bring your hands into your heart space. As you feel your heart, just take a moment to connect with the beauty of your own being. With the wisdom, with the magic, with the incredible potential that is deep there into your heart. And may you show up on your day from that space, from the space of your heart. May you, from here, move into your relationships, into your actions, into your speech, into the things, the beauty that you create in the world. And maybe you want to carry an intention for the day. You could think of a word or a quality. Let's say you want to have a mindful day. Then connect with the word mindful, and may you be mindful in all your actions. Take a moment to see it clearly, your day unfolding, with mindful activities or your intention, whatever you chose. Beautiful, and then from that space, bring your hands into your heart. Start rubbing the palms, Inviting heat, inviting your own healing energy. And then from that space, bring the hands into your face. Inhale that heat. And that heat, that energy being a protection to carry with you as you move into your day. And then from here, you may want to blink your eyes open, come back to the space. And in the busy days, this is where you would stop in your sacred morning ritual. But for today, as it's a special day, and maybe for the days that you have more time, because we start small and we start building up again and again, then you continue with me. So let's come with our hands into our knees, and let's start creating little circles. Imagining your nose is drawing circles into the ground. Allowing yourself to release through the body. Release through the breath. And next time you come back to the center. Start switching the direction. So circling to the other side. Breathing, feeling, and allowing that space. Beautiful. And then coming back into the center. From that space, we move into our tabletop position. So if you have your seat elevated just like me, then remove it. And let's come into our tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, drop the belly, heart opens, exhale round. A few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale round. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale round. One more, inhale, belly drops. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, coming back into tabletop, spreading the knees away from one another, shifting the hips back to your heels, sliding the palms forward, dropping the forehead down, touching that space of your third eye where your intuition lays, and let yourself connect with that space. At the same time, invite grounding through your day, through yourself. As you touch the fingers, grounded into the mat. And then if you wish, you can move your forehead from side to side. If you feel like releasing energy, you can always let it go. Beautiful. And we're getting ready to add a bit more movement. So if you were moving your forehead from side to side, pause into the center. Inhaling, lifting your gaze, looking forward, grounding the fingers into the mat, keeping the hands in line with your shoulders. As you ground them into the mat, you push yourself all the way up. Bring your feet hip width distance, tuck your toes, pressing your hips all the way up, keeping one straight line from your head to your hips. And depending if you have socks, maybe this is a good moment to take them out. Or if you want to keep them, anything is invited, is welcome. I really want you to feel into your body and get connection from the mind to the breath, to the body, to invite and keep that connection alongside with your day. Beautiful. From your downward facing dog, inhaling, looking forward, bending the knees, keeping the hips up to the side, starting to walk the feet towards the top of your mat. Inhaling, half lift pose, looking forward, growing from the crown of the head. Exhaling, folding down, hugging your elbows, bending the knees, starting to roll from side to side. Sighing it out, shaking your head from side to side. Beautiful. Inhaling, hands into the ground, bending the knees, and then very slowly rolling yourself all the way up. The head is the last thing to come, rolling the shoulders up. Back and down. Up. Back and down. And once you get into the top, we're going to do one of my favorite practices ever, which is to shake. So allow yourself to shake. Yeah. And this is so healthy. It's so good for the body. If you're my student, you know this is in almost every class I teach, because here we're inviting space to release. So release the fingers, the legs. If you feel like jumping, you jump. Close your eyes and let it out, let it go. This is usually when my hair gets out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Dance if you like. Embody. And then pause. Bring your hands into your heart space. Take a moment to feel. Feel the rise of the energy. Feel yourself and connect. And from connecting, from feeling, you receive what's there to be received so that you can create the best day you could think of. From that space, come towards the top of your mat if you haven't already. Blink your eyes open, release the hands by your sides. Sun salutations, really salute the sun. Say good morning sun, good morning life. Inhaling, lifting the arms, down, around and up. Exhaling, bending the knees, bring the hands all the way down to ground, into the mat, or maybe into blocks if you have them. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, hands into the ground, stepping one foot back, the other foot back into a plank pose. Hold, strong core. You can lower from full chaturanga if this is in your practice, or either drop the knees into the ground, elbows back, shoulders forward. Inhaling into a baby cobra. Exhaling, pressing the mat away to your downward facing dog. And then here you can let it out, breathe. So beautiful, so strong. Beautiful. On your next inhale, look forward in between the hands. Bend the knees, keep the hips up, stepping or hopping towards the top of your mat. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, hands into the ground, bending the knees and slowly rolling yourself all the way up. Bring the arms down, around and up. Exhaling, hands into your heart. Pause in here. Beautiful. Once you're ready, come into our second Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Inhaling, bring the arms down, around and up, hands touch. Saluting the sun, exhaling, bringing the energy down to keep grounding throughout your day, folding Uttanasana, inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, hands into the ground, stepping or hopping back into plank, going straight down into chaturanga. Inhaling to baby cobra or upward facing dog. If you're in upward facing dog, engage your shoulders, tuck the chin, kneecaps are lifted. Exhaling, pressing the mat away, coming back to your downward facing dog. Let's hold here for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, nose. Exhale. Inhale, nose. Exhale. One more. Inhale, nose. Exhale. Inhaling, looking forward in between the hands, bending the knees, keeping the hips up, stepping or hopping towards the top of your mat. Inhaling, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, folding down, hugging the elbows. This time maybe the opposite, shaking from side to side. Letting out. Inhaling, bring the hands down, bending the knees, and then very slowly rolling yourself up. Bringing your arms down, around and up. Exhaling, hands into your heart space. Beautiful. One more, Surya Namaskara A. Inhaling, hands by your sides, bringing the arms down, around and up. With awareness, feeling your breath, body, spirit connecting. Exhaling, folding down. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, hands into the ground, stepping one foot back, the other foot back into plank. Then dropping the knees or not, your choice of chaturanga. Your back bend of your choice. Inhaling, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, pressing back. This time to child's pose. Breathing, feeling, receiving. On your next inhale, look forward in between the hands. Pressing the mat away. And then from here, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart space once again. Kneeling position. Connecting with your heart space. Taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for setting the scene for an incredible day, and for mostly for connecting into making your morning sacred so that your day and your life follows that connection, that flow. Beautiful. And then from that space, you can either stay seated in meditation, or you can come and join me in a Shavasana space. Bring the hands under your quads, then slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. If you have a bolster at home and you wish to use it, if you have an eye pillow at home, if you wish, use it. And then using whatever it takes to find a space of connection, a space of sacredness. And if you have plenty of time today, maybe you want to stay longer. We're going to be closing the practice today, day 2, in that space of receiving, of surrendering of Shavasana, so that you can take that message of surrendering alongside with your day. And mostly thanking yourself for making the time and just knowing that the space of sacredness, of connection, is always there. All it takes you is showing up again and again and again. And with that, I thank you so much for joining me today on day 2. And I look forward to seeing you on day 3. May you rest, may you receive, and may you have a beautiful, incredible day. From my heart to yours, enjoy your Shavasana as much as you can. Namaste.